Let's now get you some updates from the Indian Ocean island nation of Sri Lanka that is facing nationwide 13-hour-long power cuts from today. And this comes as the economic crisis in Sri Lanka is expected to worsen even further. Now, the island nation is facing the worst economic spiral since independence in 1948. This has been sparked by a lack of foreign currency to pay for the most essential items of imports. Authorities have decided to extend 10-hour-long power cuts by another 3 hours, and therefore the people in Sri Lanka will have to put up with 13-hour-long nationwide blackouts. As a result, hospitals are running out of life-saving medicines. They're also suspending routine surgeries as well. And the biggest medical facility in Sri Lanka, the National Hospital, has said that it has stopped routine diagnostic testing. The country has been under severe electricity rationing since the beginning of this month. A hike in power outage was imposed because there is simply no oil to power the thermal generators. More than 40% of Sri Lanka's electricity is generated from hydropower, and officials say that most of the reservoirs have been running dangerously low because there have been no rains. Coal and oil are imported, but they are in short supply as Sri Lanka, under the incumbent Rajapakse government, simply hasn't got the dollars to pay for the suppliers. To make matters worse, the Sri Lankan main fuel retailer has now said that there will be no diesel available in the country for at least the next 2 days. It is the most commonly used fuel for public transportation, and Sri Lankans have been forming long queues for fuel in sweltering temperatures. People have been complaining about complete and utter government mismanagement. This is a crisis that they say the government has brought upon itself. People simply do not know as to how they'll be able to feed their families as food prices have skyrocketed. Local media has said that there has been widespread protests across the country. Protesters have been demanding for fuel for private vehicles. There are no reports at this point of time of any violence, but then hundreds of people and hundreds of motorists blocked main roads in several towns. Now, dozens of protesters demonstrated outside the central bank in Sri Lanka and Colombo. They're also demanding for the removal of the governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Ajit Cabral. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.